If Musgrove doesn't come back, then it's the same 6 guys, right? You think Weathers continues to be in the rotation. And even if Musgrove does come back, you just have Weathers go down, and then that's still 6 men. So when Musgrove comes back, do the Padres decide to go with the 5-man? Because that's what Musgrove's schedule is right now. He had a rehab start yesterday. His next start is on the 11th. We don't know if that's in El Paso or that's going to be in New York against the Mets. We figure that it's going to be in New York, or excuse me, not going to be in New York. We figure it's going to be in El Paso with Weathers scheduled to start on Tuesday. That's Musgrove's scheduled start date, his next start. And then the next start after that would be the 16th. So that puts him on, on progress, on schedule to go every 5 days. So that leads me to believe that they're going to go with the 5-man rotation when Musgrove comes back. So who goes out? Weathers, obviously. But after that, is it Lugo or is it Martinez? I think most Padres fans would probably say, yeah, Nick Martinez is the one that goes out because he has the long man bullpen experience. Lugo, he can pitch multiple innings out of the bullpen, but it seemed like with the Mets, he was more of like an 8th-inning guy, setting up for Edwin Diaz, high leverage spots. And Lugo's built up. He just went 7 innings in his last start. We'll see what he does this next time around. I'm definitely excited for that after seeing him pitch last Sunday against, who was that? Against Colorado. He went 7 innings there, so he's built up. He's looking good. I know it's just 1 start, but he's looking good. Martinez didn't get through 5. I know he's built up, went over 100 pitches today, but Martinez can still help the team a lot being a long man in the bullpen and adding an extra guy in the bullpen, and they have Lugo who's built up. Just keep him as a starter. You brought him in, and you said you were going to give him a good chance to start, so give him a few more starts. I'm not saying Martinez can't go back into the rotation, but having that extra long man, someone that was able to do it last year effectively in Nick Martinez, I think that's probably the guy the Padres would put in the bullpen if they decide to go with the 5-man after Musgrove comes back. That's just my 2 cents on that. So that's the rehab update for Musgrove. He's pitching on a every 5th day schedule. Pitched last night, 4 1/3 innings, gave up 2 earned runs, 5 hits, 6 punch outs on 85 pitches. So 85 pitches, Martinez, like I just said, went over 100. Like, guys are built up. So Musgrove, if he wants to get to that level, he's probably going to have to go 1 more rehab start in El Paso, which would be on the 11th, I think, on that Tuesday. And then on the 16th, that Sunday game at home against the Brewers would be his regular season debut. Again, that's if he keeps pitching on the every 5th day schedule. Tatis, he homered 2 days ago, was called a cheater by Cade McClure, I think was that dude's name, the minor leaguer who I'd never heard of entering that night. It was a pretty nice bomb by Tatis. He rounds the bases, does his thing. I go to bed. I wake up the next morning, and I see this tweet just blow up from Cade McClure. I guess he's the one that gave it up, calling Tatis a cheater. I had a video out this on YouTube the other day about it. And I'm like, why is this guy talking? And I guess he said to the media or to some publication that he was being sarcastic. But it's Twitter. Sometimes sarcasm doesn't work. And when you just gave up a bomb and you call a dude a cheater, it just makes you sound salty. And he had a tweet. Someone dug up, I think Jim Russell, because of course he does. He has all this time on his hands to do that. He went through Cade McClure's Twitter and found a tweet that was like him saying, if you don't like it, play better or something like that. And so he posted that, and that made its rounds on social media. So, yeah, that old tweet kind of bit him in the butt. I guess he deleted that tweet calling Tatis a cheater, said cheater hits a home run during PD suspension, something like that. It was just stupid. He should have never tweeted it, dude. You gave up a bomb. Tatis isn't cheating. He's just a really good player. Maybe that's why you've been in the minor leagues for 7 years, and you're just making it to AAA. Look, I respect guys that are in the minor leagues for a long time and they're grinding and all that, but I just think it was unnecessary. Didn't need to tweet that when you gave up a bomb. I mean, because I think I know hundreds of thousands, maybe millions of people saw that tweet that he had, and it was him giving up a bomb. So I wouldn't want that on my social media, me giving up a bomb. But hey, that's probably why he deleted it. But he definitely he thought he knew what he was doing. He thought he was gonna have the good tweet and get a lot of likes on that. He got a lot of engagement, but yeah, I think most people think of him as like a fool for tweeting that. So Tatis, I think he's playing tonight for El Paso. Didn't play yesterday. It was a scheduled day off, so no need to worry about that. Played 2 days in a row for El Paso. He's looking good, scoring runs, getting hits. Everything's good there, playing in right field. So everything looks good. Scheduled return April 20th against the Diamondbacks still, but if the Padres can't get in a game during this road trip, Braves, Mets, maybe some iffy weather, then that return date will get pushed back to April 21st if they miss the game, April 23rd if they can't play two, so forth, so on. So I know that a lot of fans probably have purchased those tickets for April 20th in Arizona. Just a warning, it might not be on April 20th. Right now, the return date is April 20th, but it might not be on April 20th. Tatis, they're finishing up that Sacramento series, I think, and then they're heading to El Paso. So Tatis will get his first games in El Paso because remember, he was playing for Double-A. I think it was it the Sod Poodle? No, it might have been I think it was still the Mission. And now it's the Missions again, but it was the Sod Poodles for a little stretch there. He was playing Double-A. Then in 2019 had the great spring training, never did Triple-A. Just went right to the big leagues. So this will be his first games in El Paso. So I'm sure those fans in El Paso are very happy that they're going to get to finally see Fernando. It's in a rehab assignment, but I think they're happy that they're going to finally get to see Tatis play in person.